Creating a revolved part. Part that we want to create is this one right here. This is just a preview to what we want to accomplish. Okay. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a new file. So we're going to go to the File tab. You'll see it at the top there. And under the File tab, just create new. Once this comes up, we want to name this part our initials, and then let's call it oil cap gasket. How about that? I think that'll be good. Now you'll notice that I want to save this in a particular folder. Let's see if this is going to come up. Yep. And I'm just going to go to my desktop, and you'll see that I've created a folder there, and I'm just trying to keep stuff as organized as possible. And it's going to go into this folder where I have previously created some of these gaskets, and I'm going to call this oil gasket 3. Now that's because I have 2 in there already. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to orient our view to the front view. So you right click, and then you go to orient view and then front view. Now the very next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to sketch, and you'll notice that when you hover over the datum coordinate system plane, you want to select on that. Now once you select it on that, that's where we're going to draw. This is the idea. So we're drawing our gasket here, and this is just an approximation. In order to break away from that link there, we're going to hit our middle button twice, and now we're going to create an arc. So we're going to select on one point, then on another point, and then go to the middle and just select. And now this creates an arc. The very next thing we want to do is we want to get rid, or we want to create a reference line. So that line that I'm hovering over, just going to reference it, going to click on it, and note, convert to reference. So this converts the selected sketch curves or sketch dimensions to a reference. All right. So let's go ahead and click on that, and you'll see that it's just some data. I mean, it's like some little, it's not a solid line right now. Okay. So the very next thing we're going to do is this. We're going to align or constrain the bottom of our gasket to the datum, okay, to our X datum. So you'll see that they're now constrained. So now we want to dimension our oil gasket. So we're setting our dimensions right now, and this is going to be 16 millimeters. So you just type in 16, it's already set to millimeters. And then we're going to go ahead and select our the other curve there, and we're going to call this one, this is going to be 19 millimeters. So I'm just going to type in 19. And the last one is going to be on the far right edge, and we're just going to drag that over to our datum, our vertical datum. And this is going to be 23. Sorry, 23. So you'll see that it's real small and all of that. Let's go ahead and fit this to the screen so we can have a better view of what's happening. Still kind of difficult to see the curve there, so I want to bring the dimensions in. And so when we bring the dimensions in, we can see things a little bit better. First, we can do this dimension. Okay. So this dimension is going to actually be 2.5 millimeters. And you'll see that it's going to be difficult to do a couple other ones. So right in this area, there's that reference line, and we need to be able to see that. So let's go ahead and reduce our dimensions, at least the lengths of them. Not necessarily the values, but just how they're laid out here. That's our radius right there, so let's just go ahead and fix that. Just going to pop in the middle, and let's fit this to our screen so you can see a little bit better there, okay? So we're going to create another rapid dimension, and we want to stop on that dotted line. This is going to be 2 millimeters, okay? So just type in 2, and you'll see that it goes down. And now let's just go ahead and double click on our middle mouse button. you'll see that I can't select this unless I close that or click on the middle mouse button. And now I'm just reducing these again. You see the radius. I changed the radius to 5.5. So when you select on the radius, just make sure you change it to 5.5. I went kind of fast there. So you might want to go back and, or you want to pause it, go back, look at what I did. So now we're just going to fit this to screen. Well, we saved it first. Are we going to fit this to the screen? I thought that I was. Well, instead of fitting it, let's go ahead and revolve this. I find it easier to revolve if I kind of take this off of one plane, and we're going to specify our vector. It needs to be like the Z vector because we're going to revolve around the Z. And let me see, I have to go back and specify the vector again. So make sure you're on the Z. If you're on the Z, then this gasket will revolve around it. All you have to do now is just click on your middle mouse button, and once you do that, it will be revolved. Okay, and this is the end of this demonstration and lesson. Make sure that you save this part because you will upload or share this part with me. Have a great day.